Wow, I am sick today. Living on a prayer, living on a prayer, living on a prayer. She was the one. I'm the bad guy. I'm the sick guy. I just need some love. Why don't you come around anymore? Is it because I'm the bad guy? I'm the bad guy. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad man. Man, I am so clogged up in my cheeks. It's just wild. So today's the worst day of the sickness, and I was like, all right. Like yesterday, I was like, that's it. We had a bit higher calories, but not too high, right? So, not too high. I was like, right, no movement, but tomorrow we're just going to do the movement. Doesn't matter, we got the movement, let's go. I woke up today, I'm sick, man. Like, I'm sick. It's like day 2, it's like worse than usual. So, if it's worse than usual, today is not the day to send it. So, I'm now again not sending it. I'm sitting in a space of not sending it. And I just have to live with that. I just have to live with the fact that I'm not sending it, and that's okay. It is okay. But I'm thinking like, maybe I should do something. Maybe I should go for like a little outdoor walk. An indoor walk, like an outdoor walk. Like, should I go for, I'm so congested though. I'm like congested to the heavens. But walk is good. Walk is good it's good for the soul. It's good for the, should I do a bit of weights? Like I could do a bit of like, maybe I should do a bit of weights while we're here. Like just in the house, like a little bit of weights, just make myself feel something. But I'm sick, and that's okay. That's okay. Now, the story with the ex is I'm trying to really map out how it works in my brain, and I've got to let it go. I've got to let it go. I've got to look at the last month to 2 months, and I've got to look at the facts. It's going to be a while till we ever get back together again. If that happens, it's going to be a long while. It just is. It's not going to be like, poof. I am now ex, right? Clearly there's a lot of stuff going on. Clearly. No matter how smart you are, no matter how much I believe in you, even if you throw everything at it, it's still going to take a couple of years. And she said it when she left. She's like, man, I think it's going to be a couple of years. So there's no point of me stressing. There's no point of me being in that vibe. I have to generate a new vibe. So, here's the vibe. Dad died 2 weeks ago. A bit over 2 weeks ago. It's there, right? I have come back and I was just eating and in non-moving and I was moving every day and gymming, but like my rig has gotten worse, but it felt like it was pointless to even work on the rig. And then it was like, I don't know, it felt like there was a grieving time, and however I went through it is however I went through it. I think I'm realigning like, okay, well, what do I actually want? We've worked out that processed foods are a good to go. Good to go, bye-bye, like cigarettes, bye-bye, see you later, let's go, no more, bye-bye, doesn't work for Andrew, no, robbing me of life, bye-bye. You know what I mean? So, cool. Though we haven't taken me out yet. I could, but I have excuses. I'm like, oh, I'm sick, higher calories, I'll just give it for 1 more day, 2 more days, whatever, right? So we're there, but the decision has been made. So that was useful, and that's the highest ROI on my life. So I feel a lot calmer about that. Step 2 is like, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm so sick, but like I must film every day. And I'm not going to take a bunch of medicine that's going to fry my brain. There's medicine with pseudoephedrine, and back in the day, long time ago, when I was younger, I had maybe dabbled in manufacturing or like producing methamphetamine, right? Bad, don't condone it, horrible, worst experience, really realized like just horrific. For me, it was like friends. They were my friends, and they were like, oh, you can be our friend, but I had money. So they were like, you can be our friend, and I was smart, and I just wanted friends. And they were like, oh, they were using that, and I was like, oh, I can make it for you. And they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, no, watch. And because I was resourceful, I found out how to make it, and etc. Right? So pseudoephedrine it would clear up my nose, but it's the precursor, or it's one of the substances to make amphetamines with. And what that does is, with your serotonin, it just screws your whole serotonin and your whole dopamine. So I'm avoiding it like the plague. I have it maybe once every 3 years when I'm really sick, and it works when I need to focus, and I've got like, oh my, why is my nose bleeding now? Oh gee, hello. My whole face is inflamed. Anyway, so I'm avoiding taking that. I avoid medicine. Not avoid medicine, right? Medicine is there to help symptoms, but it's important for me to feel the pain of, for example, maybe I have been eating poorly. Maybe I haven't been emotionally processing everything healthily. So maybe I have been a bit frantic. So my body's now sick. It's important for me to feel this pain, for my brain to be like, yes, you felt all this pain. That was because you did this, so don't do that anymore. If I cover the symptoms, if I allow myself not to feel the pain, my brain, like on an instinctual level, never learns. We only grow through painful moments. Like true pain is when our body's like, that was really painful, don't want to do that again. Move on, right? So important to really process all this pain, which is great. So not taking medicine, I don't know where I'm at, but not taking medicine, got a bunch of work to do. Oh, so what do I want? Okay, so processed foods out. Cool, fantastic. Processed foods out. That's gonna put me in a whole new vibration. I feel like the outside of the processed foods, I feel like everything's becoming foggier and harder to do, and just everything's harder. So eliminating all that, everything is just gonna be free run. Then cash, we wanna bring up our cash. I have a lot of employees, and they're sort of going around in circles. I apologize. They're going around in circles, and I haven't got a firm strategy. I'm playing with, for the last year, different e-commerce strategies. Some are profitable, some are not, just playing with different little strategies. But am I prepared right now to just throw away my e-commerce business and be completely like, here I am? Well, problem is in artistry, I don't want money to be involved in it. I don't want money to be involved in my OF. I don't want money to be involved. I want all of this artistic representation of me to be fully cash free. Because the moment money gets in there psychologically, you're like, oh, shit, I want to travel, but I can't. Maybe I'll make music that is more viral, or content that's more viral, that's not really aligned with my heart for money. And then it all, crumbles to the ground. So, and I do like my e-commerce business. I've spent a lot of time building it, and it would be nice to even build it up, and then I could pass it on to somebody, and then hire a manager, and then I don't really have to operate in it, and it's just a business that produces me called lifestyle freedom money, okay? So I've got a strategy, and it 100% works, and if I look at it, probably take a year sort of to keep growing, but 100 to 200 grand a month, I can see it being really streamlined to about 100 to 200 grand a month profit If that sits there, I have a manager or somebody responsible for it that gets paid maybe, I don't know, $20,000, $40,000 a month. That person is responsible for that. They'll be KPI'd, etc. I may have one chat with them a week. In the start, we'll work closer together, but after that, they'll have a profit share and they'll kind of take care of the business, and then that's just money coming in. Now, I want the money now. Why do I want the money now? Because I feel like with this artistic expression, with this movement, there's a lot of things that stimulate it. Females stimulate emotion for me. Oh, massively, right? Breakups, yearning for new relationships, like just sexiness, feminine vibes, like yum, right? So that all creates an emotion. Pain creates an emotion. Travel creates a huge emotion because it's a whole new background, it's a whole new vibration, it's a whole new community, and it just produces something completely different. So I want to have the freedom money to, and I have the money now, but I want the no thinking money. No thinking money anywhere in the world, whatever, like don't think. I want to be able to go, I want to go to Colombia tomorrow. Book tickets now, book Airbnb now, I'm in Colombia tomorrow, and not really care about money again. That's important for me. Important because I've lived in freedom, but I've still had to be like, well, instead of getting this Airbnb, which I'd really like, which is, let's say, I don't know, 20 grand for the month, I'll be like, oh, let's get the one that's 12 grand for the month. Why? Life is short. Life is short. I know what to do. I just haven't been doing it. So I've got to get kind of really more structured around my e-commerce business and have that really kind of, because it's still going. It's not like I've deceased it. So that's important, which we already planned from the start of the year. It was get the rig, finances, social media, road to stadium, singing. What has happened though is I've gone like rig, then I was like, oh, rig is getting better. Then I was like, oh, singing, took it from here, business, whatever, singing, put it in here. And I'm like, oh, singing, now rig's going. And then I was like, oh, I just screwed it all up. So it's like getting one thing done at a time. Rig while building the business, while building the next thing. And music is there, but it's just how it sits all in my head. I get too excited too early. I get too excited too early before completion. So complete rig. Complete rig, great. Complete e-commerce structure instead of playing with different strategies. That's not going to work. I don't want any thinking time. Develop a strategy, develop a system, hire people into it. The system runs itself. Fantastic. I don't need to put any more brain power into it. Beforehand, I was like, I'm going to need to put in brain power. So I've basically gone back over my last 10 years and I'm like, what strategy, hand on heart, always works? It's boring. It works. It doesn't matter, but it works all the time. What is it? There's one strategy that works all the time. All the time, fail safe. Okay, cool. So why aren't you doing that, Andrew? Oh, because like I'm further along in the game, like I know more, I can be smarter, I can get higher profits for less work. What are you doing? That's not important to you. What's important is road to stadium. On the road to stadium, you want cash to finance a lot of it and a lot of the creative expression, and you want that freedom. Cool. So that's what we got to do. So and that's kind of what the next 6 weeks is going to look like. So it's going to be this ascension of really locked in to processed foods is out, which it's out permanently, not for 6 weeks. Then it's getting the rig into nice condition, just really nice condition to where I'm like proud of it. You know what I mean? I'm proud of the physique. I'm just really proud of the physique. I'm dialing in my e-commerce strategy, which isn't much. The strategy's already set and they're already set in place for what they're going to be doing for the next 6 weeks. This is like the next 6 weeks is just a proof of concept that yes, when this strategy is applied, it works and it's fine, great. It does work, but I basically just need to set and forget about it. And then I play around on social media and have my song released and figure out how my heart sits there. So that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm really doing. But step one is to not be sick, because I hate being sick. I hate being sick. It's like my body doesn't even know what it's going through, but I hate being sick. I'm loving, the vision is kind of relatively clear. It is guitar and voice. It's like, but I don't know how to play guitar. But it doesn't matter. I don't need to know how to play guitar. I just need to feel it out, basically. Holy shit. I am so sick. Oh my God. Okay, I have to spare you this because this is just, I apologize. I am rambling and I'm no use right now. I hope this was useful. Holy shit. I don't want to feel like this anymore, because if I was meted up right now, I'd be like, oh, I'm fine. I'm clearly not fine. Body's like, you is not fine. All right, I'm not fine. So we're going to sort that out. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, we're saying goodbye to the ex. Unfortunate, but true. Can't do anything. And you know what a good saying is? Like, I love you, but I will not have you anywhere in my life or in my brain space if you're not willing to take yourself on. I hope she is taking herself on, but she also isn't. And another thing that I actually got is like, I can be understanding of a human being. I can really be understanding of a human being. However, me being in her shoes, even with all the substances, even with everything that she was, I would still not do what she did. And that means that's not okay. Although I can understand, your vibration is actually nasty. Like, there's actually nastiness and actual like yuckiness in you. And that shit's got to be sorted out. Take that away from me, which is just shit. That's it. So, and in the scheme of things, if we look at our relationship, I always say it's 2 years, it was cosmic. I've actually got it marked down that our anniversary is in June 2023. So it's only another like 3 months or 2.5 months from here, 3 months from here till our actual anniversary would be for 2 years. We haven't been together for 6 months, so that's already 1.5 years. Then for 2 months, we were 100% broken up. She went away to Europe and we were 100% broken up. Then she came back, and then we were broken up really for 3 months on and off, or trying to do this weird thing. So call it another 5 months. So 5 take away 6. So really, it was 1 and a bit. 1 and a bit, but we just did anyway. I still love her. I still love her to bits. There's no doubt about it. But you treat me like crap. What can I say? You know, unfortunately, Andrew has his limit, and I found the limit. So, time to go live purely as I do. I'm excited, I think, but I'm sick as fuck, which is weird. But it's cool. I love it. Thank you for being here. And I really apologize for this sickness, but this is Andrew sick. I love you. Bye.